I'm just following up. Hey, Corey, I'm just following up. How many times have we heard just following up? It puts us in the same box as every other salesperson. They automatically put up subconscious blocks that are allowing them from truly engaging in the conversation. They're going to come up with an excuse of why they can't talk, why they're not interested, why they can't do it now. So, what if you try this instead? Hey, John, it's Corey with Coaches and Closers. How are you? Oh, hey, Corey, doing awesome. How are you? Fantastic, man. Hey, we're trying something new out. And I know when we had a conversation last week, you were really talking, you were really explaining to me how important it is that you deliver better results for your fitness clients. And there's a lot of them that are just simply getting away because they can't make decisions. How's that been going? Notice what I did there. I'm speaking directly to the pain point and the problem that he shared with me in my last call. The issue is if I'm just following up, it allows them to take control of the conversation because I kind of, hey, this is why we're on the phone. Oh, Corey, nothing's changed. Still not ready. Thanks for calling though. Whereas if it's like, hey, last we spoke, you were telling me you're really struggling to get that extra 10 or 20% of your clients to engage at the end of the conversation and truly, sign up for your 6 or 12 or 18-week fitness program. How's that going, man? Get them right back into the conversation. Hey man, I know you had a couple clients that were right on the edge last time we spoke and they just couldn't quite make a decision. Whatever happened with those? Think of something they told you in the conversation ahead of time that was really, really important to them. What's even better though is when you have a solution to it. Hey man, listen, if we were able to jump on a call to kick this thing off instead of you onboarding with my team, if you and I were to get on a call and spend maybe 30, 40 minutes together, maybe even an hour, to help you refine that part of your process so we can fix the leak in the boat right now. Do you think that would help you? Do you feel that would be beneficial? Do you think that's something that you could potentially utilize to start enrolling more clients now? Notice the follow-up process is I'm coming in with a solution. I'm coming in asking questions to verify they're still not stuck in that same spot. If I'm willing to go about it that way, you guys, I never have to just follow up. But more importantly, I'm solving problems that lead to less of those follow-ups. As you get more effective in your communication, as you get more effective in asking questions, what you're going to notice is the hesitancy in your client's voice in certain parts of the conversation. It might be hesitancy that, yeah, like you asked we've kind of talked about what's important to me, but we haven't talked about everything. But they don't say it like that. It's like, well, I mean, would that, if we could show you how to enroll more clients, would that be helpful? I mean, yeah, for sure. What that says is that, well, that would be cool, but there's this other thing we haven't got to yet. How do I make sure I get to that thing? And if I didn't get to it on the first call, how do I ensure I get to it on the second call? Hey, Bob, in our last conversation, I've been thinking a lot about it. I've been thinking a lot about when we were talking about you leaving 10, 20, 30% of your clients on the table. I've just been beating my head against the wall trying to figure out what we're going to do to be able to fix that. What thoughts have you had and what have you come up with any solutions since our last conversation? Hey, Bob, I know when we talked last week, one of the biggest issues you were having is your sales team is just simply not conveying your message or they don't truly understand your offer. What have you figured out there? Hey, Bob, last time we spoke, I know you mentioned that your sales guy were kind of getting comfortable. Have you considered holding a training with them to potentially investigate their process more so? Maybe you're the client and they have to mock pitch you. Have you considered doing something like that recently? Notice the curiosity factor that I'm coming from. It's like I'm offering value. I'm not calling them and being like, I got something great for you. I'm genuine. Hey, how's it going? Hey, I know you had this problem. What have you done to solve it? Hey, maybe have you considered doing this? Or hey, if we were to do this, would that allow you to take the next step? Would that allow you to step into this with more confidence? Bob, I was really scratching my head when we got off our last call because it seems like you're in a spot where you really need the help, but I don't know if we quite got to the bottom of exactly what you needed. Did you feel the same way? Notice the power in curiosity. Notice the power of leading without an agenda. Notice the power in directing the uncomfortable questions that a salesman's never going to ask. If this was helpful, make sure you give us a like and a follow, share it with your friends. We'll see you in the next video.